Hi everyone, I'm jbriceno, and today I will explain you step by step how to buy a property in the DR when it comes of a resale. Now, if you saw my last video, you will realize that some steps are pretty similar. However, the process is completely different. If your goal is to generate income through short, long-term rental, make sure to understand the percentage of occupancy on that specific area, but also the ROI. That way, you will make sure if the numbers make sense to you. Also, try to have at least 3 options on your table. That way you can compare between locations, designs, and for sure, values. Now, if you're looking a second vacation home or eventually get retired, you should focus more on the area where would you like to spend that time. Also, all those attractions that would you be part of, let's say, close to the beach, close to golf course, close to lakes, close to shopping centers, area, restaurants, all these elements make sense when it comes of your lifestyle. Maybe this could be obvious for some of you, but from here, it will depend on if you are doing a good or a bad deal. So as always, I suggest doing a previous research by yourself, but just avoid to get overwhelmed. Just go beside a real estate company that can guide you and can walk you through all the different options according to your criteria, lifestyle, and needs. This step should be mandatory for you. Normally, when it comes to pre-construction, sometimes people can make decisions out of the country because the property is not done yet. However, I always suggest, if you have the possibility, just to come down and make sure and confirm about the location, model units, properties, and everything, just to make a good decision. But when it comes of a resale, you need to make sure to understand and check by yourself all the finishes, spaces, communities, area, even confirm the distance from the real house and the project to different places of interest before make any movement. In addition, if you already know what property you want, I always suggest to at least visit one more property. That way you can compare. Just to compare finishes, communities, neighborhoods, and locations. After that, it will be better for you to see if you are making the right decision. On this point, you have to be careful. That's why I suggest you to hire a real estate attorney, specifically in the area where you are planning to invest. That way, it will be easier for you and for this person just to make a due diligence and make sure that all the documents and paperwork are in order for you. Sometimes there are owners with a price point. However, most of them are willing to listen or receive an offer, and after that start negotiating the value of the property. So once you as a buyer and the seller have negotiated the final value of the property, from here your advisor or attorney should elaborate a document or make an offer with all the terms that you are planning to pay to the seller. And here it's very important to understand that there's no payment plan when it comes of a resale. Normally, to get the unit out of the market, the buyer should pay between the 5 or 10% of the total amount. This way, you will make sure that the unit is not more for sale, but the rest of the amount should be paid depending on what you have negotiated. For example, if you are planning to pay the 90% in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or even 6 months. But remember, all these terms should be negotiated previously with the owner, and if both of you are agree, all these terms will be in a document or an offer. Once you have paid the total amount of the property, now it is time to sign the definitive agreement. Now, from here, once you have signed the agreement, it's time to receive the key. On this step, I highly suggest to hire a real estate attorney. But as I mentioned on previous steps, if you already hired an attorney just to make the due diligence and make sure that all the paperwork are documents, from here this person will be in charge about the whole process to transfer the title from previous owner to your name. Now, your real estate attorney will be in charge to review once again all the documents and make sure that there's no any objection at the moment to transfer the title to your name. Well, now you already have step by step how to buy a property when it comes to a resale in the Dominican Republic. I hope this video can be helpful for you. But remember, if you want to continue learning about real estate in the Dominican Republic, subscribe to my channel. See you the next time.